We are live on MLB Network as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington, Texas. Time for Game 2 of the regular season between the Chicago Cubs and the Texas Rangers. It's interleague baseball next on MLB Network. Drew Smiley will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Striding into the box, Ben Zobrist. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And here is strike one called to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They didn't get it done here in front of a big opening day crowd, but they'll look to get back on track here.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's not do or die. It's only Game 2 of the season, but you never want to drop the home opener, and you certainly don't want to find yourselves 0-2 when you leave the ballpark today.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and Cabrera bobbles it. But they will still get the lead runner at second, so no double play. But, boy, very fortunate to record the first out there. So stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. Here's the first pitch to him. This is pulled into right. Mazzara is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and into bat next, the versatile weapon Javier Baez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Bryant is off at first with 2 away. High in the air out to center field. DeShields is there, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs, and now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Yu Darvish is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yu Darvish is what you look at when you're looking for an ace. Big, strong guy, came over from Japan, 95 to 97 miles an hour, all the way back from Tommy John surgery. Has the curveball, the changeup, and the slider. Will throw any pitch at any count. One of the top pitchers in the game, and you'll know early if he's seeing a lot of swings and misses and strikeouts. It's going to be a long day for those guys swinging the bats.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Yep, that ball went out.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 now to Chew. Hit softly on the ground to third. Throw gets him. 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Down.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Ball 2.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. We are still scoreless. Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Smiley, the former Tampa Bay Ray. He was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. This is pulled into right, and that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
He's set, and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Here's the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch made out there in left center as the runner may tag from second. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And patrolling the outfield today is Nomar Mazara, one of the young superstars in our game right now. But he doesn't take his defense for granted. He's the big chill out there, making the game look easy with a strong and accurate throwing arm.
No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Curveball there. This one touching 77 miles an hour. 2 strikes.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Slow little roller to third. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And he is in there. Into the box, Albert Almora. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ripped down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. A ball and a strike.
Inside.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1 to 1-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Weak grounder down the line at third. Odor.
He's out.
Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2 and it gets into the box now. Joey Gallo. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish. Bit of an ill-advised swing that time as that ball got in on him. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
1-1, here it comes. And they'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Nomar Mazara waits on deck. A full count for Odor, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Helpful.
Payoff pitch on its way. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. 1-2. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Grounded back up the middle. Andrus to his left. He's there. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far. Here's Chris Bryant now. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Here comes the first pitch. Liner in there for a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Cubs strand 1. Home half of the third. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
And he takes this one high. 1-1. A 2-1 count to the Rangers first baseman. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Beautiful backdoor slider for the punch out right there, guys. When it's tight like this one was, it looks like a fastball off the plate, then darts back at the corner at the last second. Locked him up completely with that one.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. Rangers still searching for hit number 1 in the ballgame. Fouled away. Line drive to left. Schwarber will get there, and he puts it away to stepping into the box, Javier Baez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here's a huge swing by Baez, and a ball sent to deep left field. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo home run there for Javi Baez. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. And it's belted high and deep into right center. Back goes to Shields. Gone! A solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He grounds it sharply to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bodie. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Hard hit ball to short. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Almora.
Striding in once again, Albert Almora. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, man, I think his only hope is to try to get out of this 4th inning and maybe try to regroup for the 5th. But this is 8 hits he's given up already, so he might even have trouble doing that.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Too high.
Hanging changeup laid off for a ball.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Mazzara coasts under it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Cubs are on top 2-0. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Here's Elvis Andrus now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 0-1 the count. Here comes the 0-1. Right side. And the Rangers are in the hit column. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8-ball now, 0-2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas. They trail it here 2-0. Stepping up now, Ben Zobrist. He was a double play victim last time around. First offering on its way. Line toward the gap in left center. But this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
In now, Chris Bryant. As he grounds one briskly to short. On to first, and the throw goes right by him.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bat.
And now they've got him picked off. And they'll run him down and tag him for the out. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it as he's able to make the play for the third out. So no runs or hits here as... Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's Rougned Odor now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And a throw on by Zobrist gets him at first for out number 1. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Nomar Mazara is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. A bouncer up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now. Standing in as Asdrubal Cabrera comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Ball at that
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, he's done a great.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And the center fielder is under it to make a catch, and the inning is over. Another look here as he goes up and over the wall to take away a home run. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Here's Javier Baez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hot shot on the ground is short. Andrus has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He went deep last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. DeShields is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Swing and a line drive. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. Now at the plate, David Bodie. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. No balls and 1 strike. And that misses, 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Hit on the ground to third. Right to Cabrera. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs digging in to try it again. Ronald Guzman. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Ronald Guzman becomes the first out in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Good breaking ball right there. Good hard slider. The count now 0-2. He's getting deep into the outing, but his slider is still staying sharp. He doesn't look at all like he's starting to tire. He looks as good now as he did early on in the game.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A 1 pitch on its way. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
And there's number 8.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So welcome back to Arlington. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Matt Bush is on to. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a bouncing ball for Elvis at short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold a glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Standing in now, Ben Zobrist, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. Now batting, Chris Bryant. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what is he doing? He shows up, Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Andrus.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got to force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And they're not going to get him at third, so runners at second and third now with only one gone.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
He's set. Here it comes. And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, his second of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
You know, Dero, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
Jesse Chavez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Into the box, Wilson Contreras, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Now batting, designated hitter, David Bodie.
Digging in, David Bodie. He steps in off a base hit in his last at bat. Daniel Descalzo will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning.
Daniel Descalzo.
Ball.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Cubs 7 and the Rangers nothing. So coming to the plate, Shin-Soo Choo. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How do they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's Darvish on 0-2. And another foul ball. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Now at the plate, Elvis Andrus. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Popped up. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. Here's Joey Gallo now. Here's the first pitch to him. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. Happ is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Start of the 8th on its way, but first Heidi Watney standing by with this report.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They've obviously got a double-digit total in the hits column, but perhaps just as impressive is that they've not struck out a single time today. That's about as rare as it gets in today's sport. So they have a lot to feel good about right now, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping up to the plate, Ian Happ. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Line to the right side. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Into the box now, Ben Zobrist, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach.
And not in time as the run scores.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Soft liner towards short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. In now, Anthony Rizzo. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on its way. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping in now, Javier Baez. He squares it up and hits a bolt to left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. Set to deliver the 0-1, and it's fouled away. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Zobrist at second, Rizzo at first, 2 out in the inning. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Hard hit to first. Oh, just a brutal hop, and it goes right by him. The throw to the plate. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Zach McAllister comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Gallo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Cubs lead it. Stepping in, Rougned Odor. Now here it comes. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So 1 gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. No runs, just 1 hit, and 2 errors for the Rangers to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Settling in now as Asdrubal Cabrera. And if you remember, he was robbed of a home run earlier after an outstanding effort in the outfield.
Yeah, I'd like to see him put it.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Daniel Descalso, a base hit in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Descalso behind 1-2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. At the plate, Albert Almora. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Odor on to first, and yet another double play. Their 4th of the night, and there are quickly 2 gone here. So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go is the switch hitting outfielder Ian Happ. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count. 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes to Shields. On to the lawn and gone.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Second baseman.
Into the box, Ben Zobrist. No balls and a strike to count. Working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. Line towards center field, and that'll be a base hit for Zobrist. 2-out base hit. That'll bring Chris Bryant to the plate this inning.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Dan, some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Standing in now, Chris Bryant, as he hits one on a line to left field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. The 0-1 pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. In prior meetings with Zach McAllister, he's 1 for 4. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
The 1-2. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Zobrist over at second. Bryant on at first with 2 down. Popped him up. Cabrera in foul ground. And that's the 3rd out. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Rangers. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Rangers nothing. Digging in once again, Ronald Guzman, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Hard liner toward short. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning. Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Line drive to left. Schwarber is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in, Delino DeShields. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ooh, he saws him off with that one, but this lands foul for the first strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The 0-2 once more. Left side. Backhanded to second for 1. On to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base. Ready for another chance? Shin-Soo Choo. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, and they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Darvish pauses. Here's the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win and a memorable performance.
10